Hello guys. So in the today's video our question is how to get the items not common to both series A and series B. So what we want is non-common elements between series A and series B which are present in A and B. Only the non-common elements we want. If we see from the previous example, what we have done is we got the non-common elements between series A and series B only present in series A. So this question is just the extension of the previous question where we want non-common elements between A and B but which are present in A and B also. Okay, let's import the necessary libraries numpy and pandas and use the same series from the previous example. Okay, now what we'll be doing is we'll be using the isin method in order to find the non-common elements. Isin method, we have used the isin method in our previous video but I didn't explain it properly, so let's see the isin method. So okay, this isin method accepts the values and those values could be an iterable object, series, data frame or a dictionary, and the result will only be true at a location if the labels match. What is it? So it returns a data frame of booleans. So and in that there will be true at a location if the labels match. If the values is a series, that's the index. Okay, let's see this, then only we can understand it properly. Series 1 is in series 2. Now it returns a data frame which contains the boolean values true and false. So wherever there is a match, like 1, if 1 is present anywhere in the series 2, that particular index will be set to true. So it is not present, 1 is not present anywhere in the series 2, so it is false. 3, is it present anywhere in the series 2? No, false. 5, yes, it is present at the same index and it is true. 5 need not to be present at the same index. 6 is present at the same index, so let's change this and keep it over here and let's run. See the same. 6, if it is present anywhere in the series, need not to be at the same index. If it is present anywhere, now it is present at the 4th location, but in the series 1 it is present at the 3rd location. There is a match, I mean not at the index but there is a match of the value, so that is set to true at 3rd location. So indexes will be taken from the first series only. Wherever there is a match, only at that index it is set to true, and if 8 is not present, so false. It is not present anywhere. So what we want is a non-common elements. It is giving the common elements, so we could use the negation. So it returned true wherever there is no match, right? And what we could do is, this is just a boolean array. If we pass in this boolean array as an indexing to a series object, series 1, so if we pass it like this, we get actual values. So what it does is, wherever there is true only, it retains those. So true means okay. See 1 3 8. So from the first series, 1 3 8 are the non-common elements. Let's do the same. Let's store this in say A not B in a new series, because we will be concatenating, joining. Okay, and B not A. Here inside we just need to flip the positions. Series 2 is in series 1. Okay, let's see this A not B, A not B and B not A. Okay, A not B contains only the non-common elements from series A or series 1. I'm interchangeably using series A and series 1. 1 3 8. These are the non-common elements 1, 3, 8. And from series 2 to 4, 9, these are the non-common elements. So what we need to do is we need to join this. In order to join, we need to use the concat function of the pandas. Let's see this concat function. So this concat function is accepting so many of the parameters, but what we want is, okay, they're saying it accepts a series. So what it accepts is, you need to, if you are want to join multiple series or multiple data frames, you need to pass in them as a list, right? You need to pass them as a list, and by default the joining will be along axis 0, that means along an index, along the rows. If you want along the columns the joining, you need to pass axis is equal to 1 or axis is equal to columns. And here the index are just the integer numbers, so we can keep the ignore index is equal to true. By default it is false, so that indexing starts from 0 to n minus 1. If not, it will just copy the index value from the previous those series. So there might be same indexes, so we just want from 0 to n, as the indexes doesn't have any meaningful value over here. Okay, look, axis by default it is set to 0, that means index. So if you want, you can set it as a 1 or a column. Default value is 0. And ignore index, we will be using this as a true. You could say if true, do not use the index values along the concatenation axis. The resulting axis will be labeled 0 to n minus 1. Okay, let's call the resulting as df pd dot concat, and we need to pass in the list of series or the data frames, which are a not b, b not a, and other parameter is ignore index, set to true. Okay, okay, ignore, okay, I spell it wrong. Ignore, okay. Okay, so finally we got the non-common elements, which are 1, 3, 8, 2, 4, 9.